I cannot get to the... Oh my god. Oh shit. That's a grenade. Let me hear your battle cry. Hi. That was a no shot. Die, you goody bastards! I love shooting people! Oh my god! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. How are we all doing? How is it going? It's Friday. Made it to the end of the week. Even though I've only been in work like 3 days, it has felt like so long. I'm so tired. I got home this afternoon and I had a nap for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm not going to sleep tonight. It's great. But yeah, just took some on TV and then like within 5 minutes I'd nodded off. I can't even remember what was on the TV. There was something, but I just don't have a clue what. Also, hello Al, I see all the emotes. The dancing cat. Wiggling its booty and a very long tail. Yes. So today we're doing some Paralives. Finally. For a little while I thought this game might have been cursed. Because every time I tried to stream it, it would get above 30 degrees in here before I'd even started streaming. I think I need to start setting like a heat limit. I mean, 30 degrees is a pretty good one to go for, but I feel like 28 maybe. I don't know. Hopefully with that, those are behind us now. It's not going to be too ridiculously hot. But yeah. So I haven't looked too much into this. I've kind of had my eye on it for a little while, but I haven't actually looked too much into what you can do at the minute. And what sort of features they're adding into this, which will be quite different to The Sims. But yeah, essentially it is a competitor to The Sims. It's made by a small indie team. It is currently early access, so don't expect everything to be finished. I'm hoping at least it's at a state where it's, you know, you can play it and at least do the majority of stuff that you want to be able to do currently. You know, build your house so it looks good. Live the life of your people, whatever they refer to in this, I don't know. Get them jobs and all that sort of stuff, you know, make a family, whatever. I'm hoping they've at least got that sort of foundation set before releasing it. If we get in and it's like all you can do is build a house, I'm going to be quite disappointed, but we'll find out. Right. Let's get into the game. Let me pull down the green screen. I moved the thing out of the way today so I can actually pull it down. One thing that I've still not actually got around to doing is securing the top bits a little bit better. Because the top bits are quite makeshift. Because this thing comes with like a wall mounting kit. So it can either go on your wall or on your ceiling. I didn't really want to be putting holes in my walls or in my ceilings. So I've actually got a shelf bracket that you would put into a wall and put a shelf on. But I've stuck it on top of my display cameras behind me, so it actually goes up and then out. So it kind of works. So far it's held it up. Also, we have like 2 songs here fighting against each other. Also, I'm hoping that the sound is right at the minute. It's sounding a bit crackly currently. But sometimes with my capture card I will at some point set up the new stuff. But currently it's got like this weird bug where it'll transmit the sound but like an octave lower. So like if you come across a voice in a game or something, it'll sound like they got like this sort of sound effect on it. Yeah, it's confusing. I mean, it's annoying when you're trying to figure out when you're like in a game where you don't have vocals just yet. Like when I'm loading up FIFA or something, and it's when you like change the menu item thing, it has like a click sound rather than, you know, a hello or some vocal trigger. So you're trying to figure out, okay, was that click sound like higher or lower than it usually is? And yeah. I should show you, I don't know if I have it in here actually. I have been like doing page after page of wiring diagrams to go underneath my desk. It's been, yeah, call me weird, but I'm waiting for the day you'll forgot about the green screen. I'll remind you. It has happened once, I think. One of the other things, I haven't done this in a while, is actually changing the scene. This was way back. I was playing, I think it was Arma 3 at the time. And I went to the bathroom or something, and then I came back and got back into the game. And like people could hear me, but I still had it on the be right back scene, so they couldn't see a thing. Which was really annoying as well, because it was like that for about 45 minutes. Just like, so let's go town. And what was I saying? Yeah, it'd been like 45 minutes, and there'd been like some really intense combat and firefights and stuff happening, but none of it could be seen, so I couldn't like edit the video afterwards or anything like that. Which is something I do maybe want to get back into a little bit. Maybe not like edit every stream, but I might look at maybe doing like 1 video a week, or I'll take one of the streams and edit up. The music's very chill. Train. Was somebody crying then? Oh, wait, where the conduct? Oh no. Thanks, Al. Scared the crap out of me. Rotate camera. I mean, so far, controls are quite similar to The Sims. There's a lot of people on this carriage, but nobody on this. Did this guy fart on here or something? Click go to next wagon by clicking the blue thing. Oh. Okay, so we are controlling Roberto. His name is. I think I'm gonna quickly just restart my my screen capture, because I'm pretty sure their voices are not supposed to sound like that. That's the kind of vocal thing which I mean, where the graphics card just like glitches or something. It doesn't do it every time as well. It's like every other time. Okay, yeah, this sounds a bit more normal now. You good with horror games, by the way? I do them for Halloween mainly. I have played multiplayer horror games like Phasmo. I'm no longer scared of Phasmo. I mean, then again, at the start, I wouldn't really say I was that freaky of it. But I played it that much that you kind of know what's coming. So I just ended up like trolling and making endless jokes and using my voice changer and stuff to try and scare my teammates, or using the soundboard to try and scare my teammates. Also, is this a switch? Okay, they've got switches in this. I wonder how Nintendo feels about that. Oh, it's not really a switch. It's very generic. In fact, that looks probably more like a Legion or a Steam Deck or something. Create a new household. Select a household. Wait. Oh, you can just like go with completely new. Okay. Chat. I'm leaving this up to you. Do we recreate Brownie in this? Or do we recreate maybe like a character from something else? Like we did a FIFA series where we played as Vass from Fallout 3. That was actually quite fun. So yeah, do you want me to recreate myself in this, or are we going with something completely off script? You know, we'll stick fucking Master Chief in this. Okay, maybe not Master Chief. There we go for something that's somewhat achievable. Hydrate, okay. With my big Coke cans. They need to make these things into box sets. Boxes. Currently, they are the limited edition ones for the Premier League. Yeah, I need to be able to buy boxes of those because it's so much more handy. Packs, yeah. Box packs. Ah, who could we do? Who could we make here? That was quite loud. Do we not have like... Oh, you can go custom. What the hell? Why is she like... She's got bands on her. There was a bit of blue and then there was random like orangey pink. Anyway. Yeah, who do we go with? So go off with what? What? Like, yeah, do we want to do a random character from a video game, or am I recreating myself here? Okay. We can give them a really long neck. Really long neck muscles. Tell you what, it's pretty in-depth though, to be fair. Like, you can do this with every single part. You want Arnie? I feel like we can go more creative than that. I'm hoping this game keeps the clothes on and this hasn't got like a built-in Wicked Whims. If you know what that means, so yeah. How do I change the gender? Oh, there. Oh, I like how it's like a... You can't see it too much on Twitch because it's behind the thing. It's all done like a train ticket thing. Voice? There is a dog, an owl, a cat, and a bird.
Baki? Lome.
Why does she sound like a man?
Kiku.
Wait a...
Chita.
1 second. No, that makes sense. I've pressed male. It hasn't changed him. Hello? How do I do the reroll? Is there a reroll option in this? No, that's for the name. Oh my god. Okay. Where is the reroll? Oh, they're called paras. Okay. Get to the job. I mean, do we go on? I don't... okay, are we going like today's Arnie or like back in his prime Arnie? Prime Arnie. Back in his prime Arnie, he's going to be like this, but bigger. Basically, I mean, his neck's probably... Oh, you can't see it. No, that's this one. No, that's the wrong thing. Just got to bulk him up in every way possible. I'm going to have to get a picture of Arnie up. Prime Arnie. I need to stop saying that. Prime on... I'm going to get like a picture of him in these freaking Speedos or something. I don't know. Okay, what I'll do. Well, he hasn't got glasses, obviously. But let's just try and get his physique correct. I mean, it is basically just sending everything to the max. Pec size, just top, basically. He's just flexing here. I mean, probably that one. I don't know. If anything, I could do with him going down to his underwear. How do I tell him to do that? Body fat, I mean, he's probably like... He'll have some, but it'll be like 5% or something. Well, let's just do 10. Stay with me if you want to live. We're just pulling out all the Arnie quotes, are we? How do I do more? He needs to be bigger. Height. I mean, how tall is he actually? Height. He's 6'2". I'm taller than him. So we're gonna put him. Oh, that's actually really handy. It's got a thing with it. So he's 188. Tell you what, if we get this looking spot on, somebody needs to Arnie. We'll get him on the stream. He can come join me in the man cave. I mean, he'd probably take up the whole man cave. Just his bicep would. His face needs to completely change. Okay, we're getting a bit more like it here. He's got a little bit more of a defined jawline shape. Can we like zoom in? Thank you. This entire stream is now going to be me just trying to make this para, sorry, look as spot on as perfect. He has quite a biggish chin. How do I? Is it this one? It's quite flat at the bottom, which is what I'm trying to do there. We made his. It doesn't. I don't think it bows like that. We'll get in there. He's got a bigger forehead. Can we change that? I don't know what this is. Oh, that's moving his brows forward and backwards. I'm not going to go to that fucking detail. Right? He's very surprised. No, I'd say he's a more probably like average sort of height there-ish. Head position. No, I wouldn't say he's got a long neck. I think this is fine, but he does need like bigger. Are they called wings or something? Head size. His head size is fine. I think. Yeah, he is. Nose. This is not. I don't know what his fucking nose looks like. It's not as pointy as that. How do you change his nose shape? There we go. No, that's too pig-like. Is this the right hair? I haven't actually got to the hair yet. It's not the right hair currently. That one? No, that's too, like, pointy. That one. That's probably got to be the closest. Although I can go into all that and reshape it all. No, down a bit. Okay. Right. Mouth. I don't know. I think the current one's probably okay. Maybe got slightly bigger lips. There we go. Facial structure, okay. It's not a bum chin. It's more like that. But slightly flatter. Should have went with Wayne Rooney? No. We're not going with Mini Shrek. There we go, that's the right one. Although some of the pictures it is a bit more like bum chin-ish. Chin width, chin height, chin depth. Oh, this is horrific. Hair. He hasn't really got facial hair. Not like prime Arnie when he's doing all of his bodybuilding stuff. Here we go. So his hair's like more... It's got a parting here and it sweeps across. Yeah. I don't think they have his hair. This is emo. Emo Arnie. I mean, it's more like that, but shorter and curlier. Can we, like, be that detailed with the hair? That is probably closer. Not quite there yet, but it's closer. Colour-wise, but it's quite dark. Maybe that. What the fuck is that? This is supposed to be Arnie. Once we get rid of his glasses. Where are the eyebrows? Eyebrows need to be same sort of colour. Eyes are probably not right either. I've never looked at a picture of Arnie so much in my life. His aren't as like wide as these. Maybe that one. But they make him look kind of tired. Can I get rid of these marks? Where do I get rid of the... is it in here? There we go. It looks nothing like him. I still feel like we need to make him stronger. Give him less of a fucking dump truck, Jesus Christ. It is on the making though, so we'll see the final. Yes. These bits just need to be higher. But I think I've got it as high as I can take them. Frank, could you do us a favour and take your top off? We've done his height. The wings I've gone as far as I can. How do I... Okay. I'm not giving him any hair. I mean, they can have as long as legs, that's fine. That's as beefy as I think we can get him. So, it's Arnie, not quite in his prime yet. And with the wrong hair. Or do we go, like... There's two different hairstyles I'm getting on these pictures. One where it's quite short, curly, and somewhat to the side. One where it's quite long. Probably looks more like a 70s. Where's hair? There's here. So the other one looks probably... not like any of them. All of them. And then these are too long. I don't think we're getting this much closer with the hair. Oh well. What outfit do we give him? Just have him walk around in Speedos all the time? No. He'll get a fucking public nuisance disorder. Not disorder. But what's the word? Fine? I don't think he needs any of that. So I've already just head a bit too long. If anything, he needs more space between these. I don't know which one that is. Who's laughing? Better not be laughing at Arnie. He'll come and absolutely destroy them. Did I make his arms as thick as they can go? Should we just make sure I've got everything as big as possible? His hips are actually not, like, huge. Big rib cage. Stomach size? I should probably tell it in. Posture. How does this work? Alright. Yeah, that one. Okay. Outfit. Let's just be real. This looks nothing like him. I mean, I can't get him big enough to properly get the his build structure. What the hell did he wear back then? Because all these pictures are just him in Speedos. Okay, there's one where he's just got a pair of jeans on. So we can go jeans. Okay, jeans, not fucking skin tight things. It's just ripping out the things with how big his muscles are. No, they're trousers. They changed the colour of these. Here's a more that sort of colour, I think. Can we have belts onto you? I don't think we have the option. top, it'll probably just be in like a simple t-shirt. Maybe something a bit more, yeah, that. Here's Arnie. Yeah. Maybe I should put his neck thicker. Can I change your neck? That's chin. This is neck, right? Bruh. Oh, no, that's Adam's apple. Bruh. It's horrific, I know. I need his neck bigger. Oh, there we go. Why is this starting to look like more like me now? For fuck's sake. 1 second. Although the face is too long. Oh, they even have the brownie colour. That's not what we're going for. This is Arnie. Arnie Schwaz. Just to keep me safe. It's got some big ass feet. Why is he on fucking platforms? The guy's 6'2" already. He doesn't need bloody platforms. He's a trendy Arnie. I'll do. Are you happy with this, Al? Is this Arnie enough for you? I think this is as Arnie as I can get. Give him some clown shoes. Also, I need to go like through all of his different outfits. Would that... What job has he had in films? I mean, he's been a fucking Terminator. Why did you put Uwu? I mean, his job is athleticism from when he first started. But we could do like a cop, because he was kindergarten cop. I'm trying to think of what other films he was in. He was in Last Recall, but... No, Total Recall, sorry. But I don't think he really had a job in that. He was more a vigilante. I mean, he's been a politician. So we just put him in a suit. I'm breaking out of a suit. Full body. Apparently they don't have a full body suit. Okay. Fucking seriously? Oh, what? Where is it? I didn't realize they added this into the game. Why is this a thing? Just why is that a thing? Why? Yes, when I play Paralives, I want to have my my para walking around like a fucking mongoose. Anyways, that's his workout. Oh my god. Let's start with the jacket. Very dapper. Once we've lost the skirt. Bit too Hitmanish. It's not one where it's just jacket and shirt, no tie. They need to add more clothing options in. They seem a bit basic. Oh. Take it back. I take it back. That's actually quite a cool feature. I wonder if you can go like from the shirts with that. You can even tuck and untuck them. I'm pretty impressed so far. So I can take this. Go with the... Oh, okay. So if I went with this, and then... I'm trying to figure out how this works. How did I get to that? I don't know. I do like how it looks like he's bursting out of it, though. What is with the fucking folds? That is not how suits look. Dude looks like... I mean, yeah, I need to change this. Where are suit trousers? No. Definitely no. Am I missing something here? Baggy pants. I don't want baggy pants. But then again, okay, it's classing them as baggy pants. I'd say baggy pants were... Like, you'd have tight pants, normal pants, baggy pants, not tight pants, baggy pants. If somebody said, do you want a pair of baggy pants, I'd be thinking it'll be like really baggy pants, not just standard. But yeah, it just looks ridiculous because of how they've done these. That's not how they work. They come back in and they go back into like a normal size collar that goes around. They don't like stay thick and go all the way around. Somebody at the Paralives studio needs to actually go out and buy a fucking suit. Okay, his workout costume. We know what we're going for here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. maybe not quite those. These in black. Are they typically black? Okay, he's got some blue ones. We'll give him the blue ones. They're like a navy sort of. Here-ish. Maybe a little bit more vibrancy. There we go. That's his workout costume. Costume outfit, you know what I mean. Sleepwear. I don't know, I've never seen the guy sleep. That's the only options. You're either in... Seriously? Well, that's not what that picture shows. What? Sorry, that's confusing. Okay, now it's changed it. Oh, what the hell? Okay, yeah, there's a few bugs. Anyway, we'll put them in that. That looks fantastic on him. Mind, creativity... Huh? Mind... I mean, I don't know. There are only 3 bars for these? That seems a bit limited to me. Why would this game work? Oh, would this game work on a PC? I have no idea. I don't know how intelligent he is. I'm going to put him there. I've only got 2 points left. Creativity. I mean, charisma, probably up here. So, wait, what? 1 second. Did I have 3 points left? Yeah, 4 points left. 2 points left. I could have sworn that when I did it last time, I had 3 points left at this point. Whatever. I guess he's having Okay, we'll change them around. He probably is more intelligent than that, but... You see, there is two ways I could go here. Like in the films, he's a very serious sort... Well, typically he's quite a serious sort of role. But I think in... Like, going off of interviews and stuff that I've seen him, he's probably more jester. We'll go serious, because we'll just see him as, like, the Terminator sort of role. Social perk. I don't know. Good at being alone? Good at taking care of others. He was Kindergarten Cop. He did take care of somebody in some of the Terminator films. He always is back. Yeah, we'll go with that. Talent. Fitness. Sorted. I don't know what he's... I don't think he's a vegetarian. I don't know which one of those he is. If I had to guess, I'd probably say early bird. Cleaning habits. I'll stick it, just leave it as normal for now. Okay. Are we done? After I've just spent like the last half an hour building one person. That doesn't quite look like the person. Just looks like a bit of a generic Bob. I've got to get round to the house building. Yeah, that's going to take me the rest of the stream. Depending on how much money we start with. These are your para's emotions. Click on one to decide how your para will react to it. Eat a snack. Select all your para focus on the train. Oh, that is quite handy, actually. Being able to command multiple people at once. When together bar fills up, pick a conversation topic. Requested you to the train. Itinerary. Take care of Para's knees or else they might get upset. Or die! They'll just die. We're gonna go steal some food. What is it? Sandwiches. Grilled sandwiches. Pick a story to the affect gameplay parameters in difficulty level. Wait, you can have the dog? Stella! A storyteller that will protect your para folks from life's lowest lows and make for a less challenging gameplay experience. Okay. Let's just go back and see what it was like. Maxence? I've never heard that name before. A storyteller... Maxence? Is this supposed to be a, like, nod toward Maxis? Developers of Sims? Storyteller that will provide a fair balanced gameplay experience. Okay, they went a bit extra with this guy's name. Ricardo Costello III. The storyteller will bring more challenges in your parafolk's daily lives. I'm thinking Max Sense. If I'm even pronouncing that name correctly, I have no idea. Yeah, we'll go for them. I'm inspired, apparently. It seems like there is an issue with the train. Is anyone here a mechanic? No. And we've just crashed into a tunnel. He was good, so looked after many people. True. That's why I put him in a suit for his work outfit. Can we have a castle? I'm intrigued to see like how much of the town we can interact with as well, because I feel like Sims 4 that was one of its downsides compared to previous Sims. Like Sims 3, you could go anywhere in the town. You could even, if you ran out of places to build, or you wanted somewhere a bit more specific to build a plot, you could go on the town map and actually select a custom plot placement. Okay, I don't think this one works that way, but still, it's fancy up here. Whole castle and everything. Okay, so we can go for like a completely custom thing there, as well as here, or we can. That was like had something started, or go for an already set up house. Maybe we go for like this. Is that an apartment building? I mean, it's got a seafront view, as long as we maybe cut down some of the trees at the back, if that's possible. We can have a farm field, or one's next to a load of a woodland. Which at this side would also probably have. Oh no, it's got a great view of the castle. Castle's kind of blocking the view a little. I like this town though. It's quite unique. Slightly odd layout, but unique. What is all this? Is this business still going? Is Edwards and Co still operating, or have they gone under? Because this looks a little bit like they've gone under. I mean, the damn windows are boarded up. We've obviously got some astronomers over here. Okay, we'll go for the. How much money do I have? I have 30 grand. This is going to cost me just shy of 27. Do we go for that first? That's 24, but it's right next to a fucking train line. That might keep him waking up. Who designed this? Why? Poor bastards in the hospital are trying to get well, and the fucking trains are running past them every 5 minutes. $28. Okay, these are getting more expensive. That's just a plot, so I'm not going to buy. That is a tiny ass plot as well. You can fit a shoe in that. How much is this? That's 10 grand just for the land. That is a fancy house. Jesus Christ, how many beds that? Was it 4 floors? 1, 2, maybe 3 and 4. And possibly a basement. I don't know if you can do basements yet. Like how it's got the blue and white though. Rovers colours. 71 grand. 71 grand? 1 second. That is nearly half. This house is nearly half the price of this house. Where is the logic? This thing looks half the feckin' size. And this thing looks at a castle. It's even got a better view. This thing just looks over at a railway line.
Bruh.
Exactly. I don't get how that works. I mean, look how much land this has as well. $923. 3 beds, 0 beds. Oh, is this thing not furnished? How does this have 0 beds? It's gotta not be furnished. Anyway, I'm still thinking this. We start off simple. We'll work our way up once we figure out what the hell jobs we have here. 45 grand is 50 meters squared. This is nearly 3 times the size. Has 3 beds. This has 2 beds and 2 bathrooms, whilst the other one has 3 beds and 1 bathroom. But is 17 grand more expensive, or 18 grand more expensive. House pricing on this, not making much sense at the minute. We're going to go for this. You'll have 3 grand left. I guess that's how we're doing it. Also, is it both floors, or is it... Do we have access to that? Do we have access to that? Which bits do we have access to here? There's not even a door. Unless we go through. Can we own a shop? Did I buy a shop? Can we actually run our own store in this? What are we selling? Chat, keep it clean. We ain't selling no fucking snow or anything like that. Well, we can go into build mode, and I can already see something that we can get rid of, and it's the wrong fucking way. Oh yeah, one of the things I do want to show you in this, which I'm hoping is already in the game at this point, and it's something that Sims has needed to add in for ages, which apparently they, from what I've seen of development videos and stuff that Sims have released, they are now adding it in. I wonder where they got the idea from. How do we go into build mode? Game, could you tell us that, please? I mean, I want to say it's up here somewhere. Is this like a... You can take a picture with this? No. I'm guessing that's what this is. Photo mode. Sorry, let me just check. How detailed is this? Because the Sims one is a little crap. Okay, this one's quite detailed. We can even set to like time of day. You can have an animation? Oh, that's what the Sim's doing. The Para is doing. I'm going to get fucking cancelled and sued. Keep saying the wrong terms. Wait, how am I now in build mode? I didn't even mean to get into... Apparently go into build mode by going into the camera. Okay, we're going to get rid of this. We got 120 for that. Probably get rid of a load of the stuff in the spare bedroom. Make this into a man cave. I mean, we don't have a kid, so little of use this is. We're getting our money back. Apparently our guy likes the guitar. Right. Man cave. Furnishings. Surfaces, maybe? Desks. What do we go for? Do we go proper typical gamer? Gamini? Gamini? Bobini? Can I swap this thing around so that the cupboard space is on the left? Rotate, rotate. Is there a flip? Move vertically. Okay. Not what I want to do. No. Oh, okay, that's not what I thought I was changing. Is there no way for me to flip this? That is another thing that I feel like Sims, and apparently now this is missing. To be able to just, you know, have this, but that you flip it so that that's on this side. Okay. But yeah, the thing that I was wanting to show you before, this. That is such a handy feature. Probably have good gaming chairs instead of sofas. Sims 4 had eventually some good gaming chairs. I don't know if they're all DLC content. I have access to pretty much all the DLC, so sometimes it's trying to remember what's DLC and what's not. Yeah, I was hoping this would let me flip the thing, but apparently not. I like those colours. Because it would make so much more sense in this room to have that on this side. Maybe there is, and maybe I just don't know where it is yet. Move vertically, snow snap, cancel, toggle advanced widget. I'm guessing that's just to give me the hole. Where is that key? Like, that doesn't work. Hello? That doesn't work. Star? I'm doing that. Huh? Star's on is on 8, right? So shift 8 should do start, right? Okay, well, that doesn't work. Maybe that's how I do it, and I can't do it right now. Either that or it just activates this. No idea. Anyways, before we get too caught up in all that, can I change your height? I can only change its width. I can't pull it out or make it smaller or taller. That would also be quite handy to be able to do. Oh, you can. That's nice. I like that. That's definitely something that Sims missed. A core game issue. Yeah, I mean it is still early access. That they might be still adding these things in. Yeah, that just moves it. That doesn't change its size or anything. But it would be nice to be able to, like, shorten this so it's the same height. Also, one thing I am curious about, when we do stretch these, how does that then affect the chair placement or the items that go on top? Office chairs. It just slaps it straight into the middle. Again, I'd like maybe some more bespoke and customizability words when doing that, because like sorry, there it is. I was thinking like I can't. Oh. Okay, so, but then I'd prefer this box to like span across, so I could like, you know, if I just wanted it here instead. Because I'm guessing for this, the power to sort of see it as something that's connected with the desk, I have to place it on these spots. Just take it right up to the window. Big ass desk. I like a big ass desk. Mainly because of how much shit I have online. That's probably not got the money to recreate my setup. Not bragging or anything. Yeah, I would like to be able to change the height so it's flush, and maybe also change the width so that's also like the same as this. So it feels like it's an extension of this desk rather than a separate piece that has been added later. Okay. Where would a PC be in all this? Hobbies. Art, music, fitness, not board games, not science. I should probably have some of this in. I mean, it's Arnie. I've already taken over Arnie's life. Arnie's now a gamer. What the hell? Okay, it's covered. Okay, the controls are quite similar. So, we do actually have access to these lower down rooms as well. Why are we going for the top floor only? Sorry. So I can put stuff in all these rooms. But this one's made like a shop front. Can we actually have our own shop to run? I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Oh, here we go. Is that a TV or... Yeah, they're TVs. Computers. That's a bit more... Can we actually, like, change... I was thinking, can we move the separate the things a bit more? Can we not have a fucking setup that has dual PC screens, please? For... For a game that is aimed at gamers. I don't know why that's reacting so badly. Why is that reacting so badly? Sorry, why are you showing up so much today? I'm gonna have to check that. That's not usually that bad. Yeah, for something that's aimed at gamers. How have they not got to the stage yet where we can add multiple monitor systems? But one thing I do like about this is you could have his and hers setups like next to each other. That's quite a nice thing. I'm gonna have to aim these lights down some more or something. Okay. These items are purely decorative at the moment. Pyro folks cannot use them. Okay, so if you're a console gamer, you're fucked. We've got a massive ass salt lamp. Can we like change the size of this? No. So the size thing only works with certain things. Doesn't work with everything. Oh, that's how that... Okay. Which again, I'd say that's done better than how they do it in The Sims. The Sims, it's... you do two keys, one to make it bigger, one to make it smaller. It's not as custom as that. Also, yeah, if I want a really, really big... If you'd like the king size XL, 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 so you can have the entire household, or even the entire neighborhood sleep in one bed. What? Can it just keep on going? Oh shit, I might break the game here. It's still going. Yeah, I might be breaking the game a bit here. If you need a bed for 31 people, this is probably even more than that. I'm going to take this back before I break this. Sorry, one sec. That was going to annoy the hell out of me if I didn't change that back. Why is that in front? No. Get rid of that as well. Okay, well, he's got the start of a man cave. We should probably put a treadmill in there, though. We'll get rid of that. I was going to say, could we slide the door across, but it's going to hit these cupboards. Is that just... Where does the cupboard start and the door start? There we go. Move that across. We'll need to put a treadmill. If it's Arnie, it's got to have a treadmill in it. At least. Eventually we'll put this downstairs. But for now, as it seems more like we're living in an apartment sort of thing, we'll just leave it there. I am running very low on money now. We should stop buying stuff. Alright, Arnie. Arnie's showing off here. He's got AC. Although, he does need that in the man cave. What's the quick key? I'd love to have one of these in my actual man cave. The issue is, our UK windows don't really work with these kind of fucking air conditioning units. Because our windows are... actually, let's see if I can find a window that's like it. They're not going to have them. Okay, their window selection's a little restrictive. Get a split? What do you mean by a split? But yeah, instead like this window where it goes up, so you can put something in there. Our windows push out. But instead, like they pivot at a point, so they'll actually like come inwards on this end. Well, when I say inwards, they don't come like in this way. They sort of shift, they slide across. So as you open, you're actually doing that. So you're bringing this side inwards. So you're losing that sort of gap space. And obviously, like, because how this works, you pull it up, you put the thing in, you pull it down, so it's sort of making it airtight. If you put a system like this, and the ones that do that, you've got a big gap at the top. Get a split or central cooling unit, that will be super expensive. Yeah, that's the issue. It's a fucking cost of these things as well. I'd love to go and get a proper AC. You know, have one in the man cave and maybe have one in the bedrooms. That when me and Mr. Brandy are trying to sleep, we're not just, you know, dying of heat stroke. But yeah, I'd like one that also means I don't have to have gaps in the windows, so if I'm too loud, I'm not pissing off the neighbours. One thing that I did notice that they need, and they have not got, apparently these people don't mind showing the whole neighbourhood their dinglings, a window curtain. Too big. Although I'm saying this, can we do drags with these? Paralives, you are officially a Sims killer. It has some great features, and this is still early access. And the other nice thing is, when you have made them really custom and all that, you can then just duplicate it. You don't have to try and replicate what you've just done. Okay, this one a little bit janky because it's a little too wide. Now, being a fussy bastard, it would be nice if I could make this one slit. We'll just do that. Yeah, Paralives is officially a Sims killer. If they get the rest of the, if they add more, you know, house items, so you get more, you know, windows, because the windows too seem a bit lacking. Add more clothing, because some of the clothing seemed a bit lacking. And we'll have to see what like the jobs sort of system is, if they have quite as detailed. Right, we have 381 money left. I should probably just start playing this now. How do I go back to play mode? Wait. It's as easy as that? thing I would maybe say is that it fills the screen a little bit too much. Like, there's a lot of stuff on screen here. Can we change that? So that the UI is a little smaller. I don't know where that setting is. Interface size. We take that down to like 50. Okay, a little bit better. I might have taken it down a little bit too much. Yeah, I can see more of like what's happening in the world rather than having all these bars and stats over the top of it. Right. Where's our phone? Do we have a phone? He wants to go and exercise. Find the job. I would, but like how? There we go. Our boy's working out. He's getting those gains. He's getting ready for his first bodybuilding contest. Maybe we should put a little TV in front of him. Although you can't afford that currently, mate. We need to get you a job. You don't have an occupation right now. Find the job on the computer, on the phone, or on job posters around town. Okay. How do I get to my phone? Nope. Nope. Inventory? No. Hey, Roberto's here. I don't know where the phone is. Okay. Where did he... What's that? Where did he go? Sly bug. Wait, he can, like, move... Okay, yes, he's not stuck. He just teleported through a wall. Apparently, Arnie is now magic. Okay. Where is the phone, though? Does somebody want to, like, highlight this to me? Am I being blind? I bet I'm being blind, aren't I? Do I click on you? Ah, use phone. There we go. Find the job. Personally, there is part of me which would prefer that just to be like an option down here somewhere. But I think that's just because of what I'm used to. There's only 2 job postings right now? Oh, sorry. These are... Okay. Maybe I should look a little bit more before saying anything. Is there... Fitness? A PE teacher. Is bodybuilder not an option here? Science, healthcare, maintenance, management, educate. Okay, so the PE does also come under that. I was going to say, shouldn't the PE teacher be under that? Music, service, art, and engineer. Okay, we'll go with a teacher. So, 8:30 till 3:30. Monday to Friday. Fucking hell. I get into work at 8 and I leave at 4:45. Can I get these hours instead? What pay is this on? I don't know what that translates to. And I'd have to like see what the cost of a standard everyday item is to sort of be able to see what that pays like. Let me have a think. What would be an everyday item? Guitar is too... Oh, crap. I mean, then again, it depends what the fucking quality of the guitar is. I need just something every day. A book. A bookie. Okay, so... I'd say typically a new book in the UK is like 10 quid. 15 quid maybe. This is 20. So if we said like £1 in this is 2, whatever the currency is, Paradimes. So £1 is 2 Paradimes. So this guy is with this job on. I'm being way too fucking technical with this, aren't I? How do I see his job? Here. So. Because one that said 225 a day. He's on up to 300 a day. He's just joined. You're such a promising hire, you get a. What? He's not even been to work yet. He's on a raise. This is really taking the piss. I need to make this more realistic. This guy should have been at work for 10 years before he's got his first raise. Okay, so he's now on 300 per day, which is 150 per day, which is 150 times 5, 750 a week, times 4. Okay, hell, this is some math, isn't it? 2 grand, 3 grand? No. Yes. No. 750. Well, if I do 500, that makes 2 grand. And then there's 250 times 4, that makes grand. So yeah, 3 grand a month. He's on more than me. Oh wait, no, sorry. Well yeah, that was after I'd done the conversion rate. Oh, fucking hell, he's on more than me. And does less hours. What are you doing? You look like you're struggling a bit there, mate. Are all these things, all these muscles just for show? Right, we need to get you to cook a meal, because that's the next thing to do. Okay, so you don't cook a meal from pressing on the cooker. You do it from pressing on the fridge. Meal for 1 person. I love how he's just doing all this in his Speedos. How Arnie of him. Just putting the thing. Hey, we got the boob light. It's the boob light. We need some music in this place. I wonder if they've actually got, So I was wondering what the hell she were doing. You're right there, love. I'm guessing you're a slightly older lady. You're getting some greys on top there. And these two are bumping their phones together. Whilst playing Among Us. They're actually playing Among Us. Fucking hell. Even this world has been tainted by such a game. To be fair, I did actually find it quite fun. Just not the absolute drama that happened as a result of it. Fucking hell. It was ridiculous. Especially when it was from the people that wanted to play it so badly. It's like, yeah, we really want to play this game. I was like, yeah, but last time we played this, you all just argued. Nah, it'll be fine. We won't do that. We'll have good fun. And then, like, half an hour into it, one of them leaves because they're crying. It's like, for fuck's sake, really? I told you. This is why you should not play this game. And he said it wouldn't happen again. And it happened even worse. This is a very dapper looking gentleman. Can I get rid of this thing? I don't want that in front of my house. Damn, she got a very elegant walk. And she just disappeared. That thing glitches about. Can we? Oh, it is actually a restaurant they can go into. So if we get hungry and we can't be asked cooking, there's a restaurant next door. With our fucking super duper salary. This boy really likes his workout. So when's our next... when do we start? So we will start tomorrow. I'm presuming. Oh yeah, it starts in 18 hours. So we'll start tomorrow. It's a little quiet. Music, that was what I was going to do. A bit too loud. Music player. Oh, we can go very traditional. Get a bit of vinyl. No, we'll just go for something standard, so I can actually afford it. I'm just more intrigued as to what music they have. One thing I'm going to just quickly check before I go and get myself screwed. Okay, there's no Twitch option, so I'm guessing all the music is safe. Rock. I'm getting the feeling this is just some generic. Yeah, I don't think they've like pulled in a like had a contract with a proper artist or anything. There's no vocals or anything. Oh, you're not. So that was a nice time playing with Arnie. We're gonna make a new Paranail. Flex muscles. Get off your damn phone and go flex those muscles, boy. There we go. That's more Arnie like. Just the one. Not like gonna give us the proper poses or anything. Think about a hard problem. Did he think they were just sneeze? Is he actually thinking right now? He just looks like he's dawdling. Also, can you go put some clothes on now? Oh wait. Don't change outfit, just change into an outfit. Easy as that. The news! What's happening on the news? Whoop. Yes! Wait. Was that text on the bottom Laura Ipsum? I think it might be a Laura Ipsum. Anyway. Fast forward ahead. Let's get to his first day at work. Apparently he needs a bog. The toilet. So can I... Yes. I typically play Sims with this view so I can actually see the interior a bit better. Stop watching TV and go for a dump. Okay. Whoever did this house, how the fuck are you getting into this cupboard? The door handle's there. You try and pull this open, you're hitting the toilet. Let's make sense of that. Oh, and off to sleep he goes. with with the radio blasting. There is a bit of clipping. Like you see down here. Every day when your household is asleep, your storyteller lets you pick a story card. You can choose one of the 3 story cards every night. For our last night, let's pick a new life goal. You have any plans for tomorrow? Your workplace gave away old computers. Get exercise skill to level 5. Exercise for 8 hours in total. Learn about fitness on the computer for 4 hours. Reach job rank 5. Earn a daily salary of 500. Jesus. Big house. Own a house worth 40,000. Own 1,000 worth of decorative items. Maybe we go for breadwinner or gym newbie. We'll go gym newbie because that's a bit more Arnie. Okay. I don't know what the like the modding scene is for this game just yet. I mean, it is quite early yet, and I don't know if they have modding support with it still being early access and stuff. They need to fix that. That's kind of breaking the immersion. He's just broken his feet through the wall and somehow now doing press-ups with them. Oh, I didn't actually claim the reward. What was the reward? I didn't see. What do you need? You could do the shower. You have an hour until work. How quickly do you shower? Okay, 6 minutes. Better than Sims, where it's like 45. It's got work in half an hour. Could do with using the toilet real quick. No time for Among Us. Saw that come up on your little action bar there. Although, is he playing it on the toilet? No. For a sec, I thought he was like sat there with like that. Guy's addicted to Among Us. Yeah, I like how the paras are actually doing things quicker in like a more realistic time. Because I don't know if this is because the state of Sims because I have so many DLCs and it slows it down or something. But I will tell my sim to do something, and it'll take him like half an hour just to get to it. Like I'll tell my sim to go to the bathroom. And they'll stand there thinking for 10 minutes. And then start walking to the bathroom, which is like across the apartment. And it takes them like 20 minutes to get there. And then stops and thinks. Finally sits down in the toilet. So the whole thing's taking them like an hour to do it. And just they're like, no, in real life it takes me like 5 minutes. Let's be real. I'm intrigued though as to whether or not we can run our own shop or something. If we can't, this is going to look a bit weird unless I can edit the front of this. Kind of hoping I can. Okay, I can just remove this off my property apparently. With it being on my property, if anybody uses that, shouldn't I be earning money from it? Who the hell are you? Oh, actually one thing. He's gone to work. Can I not, like, follow him? Where is he? Is he in here or something? Okay, so we can't follow them to work. Yet. You 5 minutes in the bathroom, don't think so? Okay. Depends what I'm going for. Yeah, we can't, like, interact with them whilst they're working. But yeah, early access, that might be something they're adding in. I haven't looked at the roadmap to see what's planned and for what stages. So it could be that they're adding in their version of Get to Work DLC that was for Sims. Also, I need to read up on this again. I think my understanding of how they're doing the DLCs is once you buy the game, you own the game and you will own all the DLCs. If you haven't bought the game yet and they release a DLC, then they'll increase the price of the game. But then, basically, once you've bought the game, you'll own all the DLCs from that point going forward. So because I bought this now, I'll get all the DLCs going forward, included in what I've already bought. But if you buy this in, I don't know, 6 months' time and they've already released two DLCs, you might pay a higher price because they've added those 2 DLCs in. But then you'll also get all the DLCs after that included in the price that you paid at the time. If that makes sense. Somebody wasn't happy. Jesus. That's not just been kicked over. That's been kicked over and then somebody's gone at it with a fucking baseball bat or something. Someone who's having a bad day. That's a bit much. Anyways, whilst he's teaching the kids how to run, let's just speed this up. And there we go. There's our 300 for today. Let's now head home. Actually, do I have to tell him to head home, or does he automatically head home? No, it looks like he automatically just heads home. Before we do, let's try. We can't talk whilst using stairs. Safety first. Where are you going? Talk. Have they got like their own Simlish, or are they speaking? Are they speaking like Italian or something? No, I think it is like a version of Simlish. Introduce yourself. So while Simlish I think was kind of based off of like Finnish, Scandinavian, Swedish sort of languages, I'm guessing they've based theirs more off of maybe like Spanish, Italian. It kind of has that sound to it. Say the conversation is boring. Give a snack. Good at taking care of others. Complain about teacher. Give a snack. Select target. Huh. What? I'm confused. Did I give myself a snack there? Or was selecting the target actually meaning select the person that is giving the snack? Oh, this bond by spending some happy moments together. Friend +1. Oh, they bond by... Sorry, misread it. They bond by spending time together. Pick a reaction. Level up dance skill by 2 levels. Flirt, I guess. I do think this is going to be a good competitor to The Sims, depending on how quickly they update it, how quickly they polish things that are currently maybe needing a bit of polishing, or if there's any bugs, especially with like people's feet going through walls. If they're pretty on the ball with all that sort of stuff and then bringing out the new content, EA are going to have a problem on their hands. Joke about nuclear energy. That's such a random thing. So is there like a friendship level? Who are these two? I don't remember talking to them unless they're my students or something. Yeah, more relationship labels are coming, and leveling them up will unlock more social interactions and together cards. Share a long list of criteria for our ideal partner. Why? Talk about lack of occupation upgrade to debt. Asked to be left. Oh, okay. My guy's sounding like not the most social person. Is she a bit bored of us? Snap out of boredom. Comfort. Is she getting further away? Is this how this conversation's going? She's slowly backing off. Like, who's this massively muscular creep? Talk about hormones and oxytocin. Okay. It was a success. How was that a success? Who wants to talk about that? With somebody that you met 5 minutes ago. Or maybe an hour ago. Joke about astral bodies. Okay. I mean, it's the best option of the three. One was saying that you're bored and the other one was saying that you're lonely. Share detailed future love life plans. Express feeling lonely. Asked to be left alone. It's not giving us many good options here, is it? This one will fail, won't it? Even though it's the high rate. Yep. Fuck. Right, time to go home. Come on. You've screwed that one up. You've told her what you want in a partner and she said, fuck off. Wait, should I be putting these things on auto lights? Are these going to be affecting my bills? That's one thing I always remember to do first thing after building a house or making any house upgrades in The Sims. I always set my house lights to auto lights. Oh! Apparently we invited her back to the house. I didn't even realise I'd done that. Compliment muscle gain. I mean, it only just worked. But how is the less likely ones to work actually working? Oh, this seems awkward. Are you two gonna fucking talk or what? Just gonna sit here and watch TV? It's the bastard news! Really, they're actually just sat there watching me. If you want to watch me, stick it up on the damn TV. Twitch.tv/Branding Gaming Time. Done. Easy. Make sure you follow. Thanks. Talk about gaining muscle recently. Share something inspiring. That sounds like a nice one. And there's no risk of it going wrong. My boy needs to sleep. They're not even talking. Okay, that's all. They need to fix that. They're apparently talking right now without even saying a word. They're telepathic. But my guy needs to go to sleep. Wait, am I telling both of these people to go to sleep? Is this going to work? Well, that didn't take long, apparently. I met this person like 3 hours ago. They're already in bed sleeping next to me. How does that work? Oh, she's up. She's off. What the hell? We need an exorcist in here, please. She just walked through a wall. I'm not playing Paralives anymore. I'm playing Phasmophobia. Apparently that's a djinn. Yep. There's some bugs I need fixing. That was a good show of how Arnie picks his partners. He went for the crazy one. Not just like slightly crazy where, you know, they got some slightly strange quirks to them. Crazy ones that walk through walls and then walk through the damn ground. Where did she end up? She's just walking through the middle of town in a sleeping wear. Oh no, she's here. What is she doing? She's not even walking on the pavement, she's just walking in the road. She wants to get hit by a car. Okay, she's creeping me out a little bit now. New life card. Your workplace gave away all computers. Get a free computer. Yes! I don't even care what the other one was. Item added to inventory. Deeper? How do you say this? Inventory. It's not a bad one. We can have a tool set up now. How do I... Oh, place. There you go. Although it's kind of on top of the mouse of the other one. Speed this up. Oh, guys, a little bit of a wriggler. She used the bathroom. She's still, like, walking up and down the street like a crazy person. No, that's not her, is it? I don't think so. Looks a little similar. She's just missing the cowboy hat and cowboy boots. How's the boy doing? Right, so they're doing the blood at the minute. I need to get them to wash, and then I need to get them to eat. Come on, you're taking a bit longer today, aren't you? Must have been holding that one in for a while. Cook. Instant rice for breakfast. They need more food options. That's an odd thing to have for breakfast. I only learned a new recipe. Hamburger for breakfast. These devs eat some weird shit for breakfast, apparently. He didn't even get a chance to eat it. The poor bugger. People have rice for breakfast in Japan. True. We will hopefully be trying that at some point. When we eventually get over there. Oh. Arnie is down at work. Let's speed ahead. Wait, did he go to work in his fucking workout costume? Is he just walking around in his workout costume? Wait, where is he? Where does he come out at? What? How did you get... Okay. No idea. Eat your... Somehow it is still steaming. After being sat there for 7 hours or whatever it was. That fork didn't even go in your mouth. He's just missing his fucking face. This rock music sounds like it could be an anime opening. Our boy's just living in anime. So let's see what we can actually do in this. Play video game. Oh my god. Play Dwarf Fortress. Isn't that also an actual... Unpacking, that's an actual game. Boyfriend Dungeon. What the hell is Boyfriend Dungeon? This sounds like some not suitable for work kind of game. It's gonna flip up on this screen now. And it'll just be a massive not anyway. This probably is an actual game. What's outbound? You don't need to stand up. No, sure about that one. It kind of looks like a sort of generic survival. Okay, it could be a real game. Maybe it's another game by these developers. What haven't I tried yet that I could try? What can we interact with? Can read books. I think some of those are skill books as well. Oh yeah, one of my life goals was to work out, wasn't it? Like a little stargazer club here. Can I remove this stuff? Can we have like roommates? Not like similar to how we have them in The Sims, where you can have the ones that you control, but you can also, if you had like an extra bed, you can put an advert out for a roommate. I wonder if we can do the same. Use phone. Play video games. Call firefighters. Harass service. Cleaning or repair. Order diamond ring. Okay. Flowers. Find a job. Let's. What happens if we do check social media? Literally just stands there scrolling through it. It's not like we can interact with it too much. If I do that, does that bring up like a menu of who I could invite over? Yeah, I don't know when I met these two though. Here's the bathroom. Okay, he didn't use it for some reason. Wait. It's not letting him use it. So he did actually get stuck there in a way. You have to tell him to move somewhere more local to him, it seems. Upgrade. Upgrade rank 2. Gain an extra 5 per day of occupying this position, or get more vacation days. I'll go rank 2. I've done like 2 days of work and I've already been able to go up a level. Then again, I'm going into a fitness role and my guy was maxing on fitness, so makes sense. But you do already have vacation days. I don't know if they in Sims 4. No, sorry, Sims 5. What fucking Sims are we on to here? The latest Sims. Were vacation days base game, or were they part of one of the DLCs? Because there is a vacation DLC. I can't remember what it's called. But it's one that we like. They add in the area where you have all like the wood cabins, like the holiday cabin things, the little lodges. So I'm going to guess vacation days were part of that. That makes most sense to me anyway. Right, change schedule? Okay, I'm guessing that's only if you have, if the job gives you a couple of schedule options. You can't make that custom to how you want it. Like I could do 8 till 4 and get paid more or something. Okay. You need sleep. Stop playing on your phone and go to sleep. Also, why are you just stood there playing on your phone at the sink? You strange person. So I wonder how many people you can have in your household, because Sims is maxed at 8, I believe. And then maybe 2 pets. So I think it's 8 Sims and then 2 pets. But you couldn't have like 10 Sims and no pets. Something like that. You receive a surprise tax refund. Life goals pack. Cards that give new life goals to your... If I give him a new life goal, does it replace the old one? Or can he have multiple at once? I'm going to go with this just in case it replaces it. Whoa. Okay, everybody saw that for a second there. He was just like sliding on the spot, right? Creepy. Yeah, I wonder how many people you can have. Because with the Sims UI layout, it like in the middle here, there's a... That's where you have like the time of day and the season and stuff like that, I think. So the Sims like card things, these go up to that point. But with this not having that, could this fill all the way across? So we're gonna have like, I don't know, 12 paras or something in here. One improvement I would probably say is they feel like they're giving off their own light source. Like when you look at like these back here, they seem to be just as bright as the ones that are going under the lights and stuff. I feel like if they're over here where it's quite dark, they should be sort of shading in a bit. Right, why does it look like you're about to walk into my house? Never mind. Although, is that a random guy? No, that's not him. Where is it? That might be him. The one that is randomly in my, like, acquaintances list. Even though I've never spoken to him. Okay, he is up. He is going for a morning workout. He needs to take a shower. Okay, I'm going to have to move that treadmill for a bit. Because he's doing it every time he gets off it. Going through that wall. What if I put him... What if I put it this way along this wall here? Is he going to end up like floating out here and just not be able to go anywhere? Alright, off to work you go. He doesn't even have to get to the top of the stairs, he just bloops through the side of the cliff into the building. Fast forward past it. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. I didn't check what's actually in the town. So that's our workplace. This is an office building. Office building, hospital, house, Office building, another house for sale. Community centre. Nope, that is just a broken church or abbey or cathedral or whatever. It's the random diving helmet. Oh, it's a museum. I just thought it was a castle. Town hall and library. That's a fucking library? It's a fancy ass library. So what's this? This is the school. Wait. If that's a school, why are we working in an office building if we're a teacher? Why aren't we in the school? There's the gym. Let's get him to visit that. I like that as well, where it doesn't take you out of into a loading screen for a couple of minutes. It just, whilst you're still within the world, and whilst it does come up with the loading like message bar, it just loads it there and then. You don't feel like you've sort of had a break in the play. So does this gym cost, or is it just free? There we go. That's Arnie. With a very dapper moustache. So let's see how we compare with this person whilst our fitness level is already kick-started sort of thing. Okay, not actually as like smooth as I thought he was going to be. Seems like we can't interact with this stuff. Okay, go home. Don't think they can actually get into that staircase. Oh, they can if they go outside. Just running through town in our speedos. Standard. Go bed. Another day, another story. What we got? You're in great shape. Honey gets +1 charisma, mind, physique, and creativity for 24 hours. Cards that grant all sorts of bonuses. Let's go for this. Your workplace gave away your computers. I don't need another one, I don't think. You receive a surprise tax refund. You have many plans for tomorrow. Arnie gets 3 random wants. Maybe the tax refund at the minute. Because I don't know how big our first bill's going to be. I don't know how often we get billed either. I don't even know where we get billed. There's no post box or anything. So maybe it just goes into our phone. Community Centre System projects looking for donations. Train needs a new engine, but it's only deliverable by train. The town's holding the weekly treasure hunt. Keep your eyes peeled around the castle plaza. Free yoga class today at the mountain park. I like that. How it gives you like, you know, what's happening around you sort of thing. Whew. I will call it shortly. Because whilst the game's fun, it is obviously a little slow. It's a Sims-like game. not lots happen in these. That makes them sort of engaging for a stream purpose. Oh, he needs food. Cook. Have a pizza for your breakfast. That's very student-like. Actually, that's a point. Where? Oh, it's here. I was gonna say, where is our like aging up thing? 18 days left of young adult's life stage. I'm guessing we can change that so that it doesn't age. Gameplay. Enabler told me if I selected Paralives. Ceiling's got shadows. Oh wait, pause down while in build mode. So I can be building whilst they're moving around as well? Yeah, I'm guessing this would let me stop them from aging. Okay. He's literally having a fucking pizza for his breakfast. And off to work in his speedos. How has HR not had a go at him yet? He's in an elementary school as well. He should not be wearing that. That's just wrong. Okay. Well, we've given him his first few days of life, first few days at work. So, we figured out it has a work system, which is alright. Its build system's pretty good, it just needs more objects adding into it. The Sims creation is very detailed, but again needs more clothing items adding in. As well as maybe like more hairstyles and things like that. But in terms of how much you can customize like each element of his body, you know, his arm size, his leg size, neck thickness and height, head size, right down to the, you know, side of his jawline or whatever. What was I saying? Yeah, build mode, clothing, para build mode. The job seems okay, although it would be nice if they are going to add in where you can follow them to work and maybe interact with some of the work stuff. Some of the object interactions seem a bit buggy or are just missing, but from what I've seen with some of them, it says that they will be added in soon. But I think the main things is having that very bespoke ability of you can have a desk as long as you want it, but I still would like them to be able to do it where you can flip it, especially with the ones where it's got shelves on it. That would be nice. But I'd say if they make improvements to this game quickly and add new content to this game quickly, so it's starting to match more of the content that's in Sims 4, this will definitely overtake Sims, because I know people, especially myself and people I've spoken to who play The Sims, we are very fed up with the fact that everything is released as a DLC pretty much, and it's an overpriced DLC. I'm trying to think of an example, like Laundry Day or whatever it was. It was like, I don't know, 15 quid I think on release, and it added in a washer, dryer and a few sort of decoration items, and obviously interaction animations and stuff. But it was 15 quid to do laundry. And then there was one that was just like cleaning, where it added in dust build up. and then obviously the items that you needed for that. But like, one, who wants to be cleaning up dust? Two, who the fuck's paying 15 quid or whatever it was for it? It was ridiculous. So, it's nice that we're getting more and more contenders for this this genre of game. There was Inzoi, but Inzoi just did... It was boring, basically. It had a couple of fun little features, like the way you could set up the city and stuff and customize the city. As well as some of the like the digital billboards, you could put a video link for a YouTube link into that, and it would play it. I don't think it played the sound. I think it just played the video. But that was kind of a fun, quirky thing that you could do. But the rest of it was just, I don't know. The build mode within Inzoi was confusing as hell. They made it too different to The Sims. Whilst this one seems to have quite a few similar controls to The Sims, that helps it with when you're trying to pull players across from The Sims. It makes it easier for those players to pick up how the game works. Inzoi kind of messed up with that one. But also, Inzoi just felt like it was not as engaging. It didn't keep hold of me for ages. I can't think of like how to explain it. I can't think of like what it exactly was. I just didn't keep it going. It was missing something. But yeah, Paralives seems promising. We just need to see how quickly the updates are getting. I'll need to look into a roadmap to see if there is one published anywhere. There probably will be. They'll probably be on the Steam store page or something. But yeah, anyways, I am going to call it there. So thank you all very much for watching. Next week's stream schedule it might be a 2-stream. It might be a 2-stream week next week, because I am I'm away on Friday for back on Sunday, because I'm away for a stag do. So there won't be a stream Friday next week, so it'll probably be Monday and either Wednesday or Thursday next week that there'll be streams. I'll probably do some more Windrows. I don't know if I'll do more Paralives just yet. I'll probably play more of this outside of the stream just to see a little bit more what I can and can't do. And if I find like there's a lot of things that, I could really show this off and people might enjoy seeing this, then maybe I'll do another Paralive stream. But I have done Sims streams in the past, but the living mode I feel like is kind of boring for people to watch. I've done more build mode streams with The Sims in the past because I feel like it's more engaging for people, especially when we're doing like a contest for it. We have like a certain criteria of house that we have to make. I feel like people enjoy watching them. But yeah, there'll be more Windrows next week. Possibly more Arma 3, because mainly the other guys in the group, we completed the anti-Stasi operation that we were doing. So Jess is currently setting up a new one, which is going to be World War II based. That's as much as I know currently, because it was literally voted on today. So all that I know is the next operation will be World War II based. I don't know the map or anything like that. I don't know what faction we'll be playing as. I'm going to presume either American or British, or maybe it's just General Allies. So we'll just have General Allies equipments and weaponry and whatever. Yeah, possibly that next week. It depends on how quickly Jess is able to get that set up. Yeah, I'll post my stream schedule on Monday. It always goes in my Discord. Sometimes I'll put it on TikTok if I remember to actually do so, which I need to start remembering to do so. Also, for people that enjoy photography as well, go check out my Instagram, because I am going to try and post more and more stuff in there now I've kind of got the camera out again. I'm trying to get hold of some nice lenses, but yeah, there's been issues with that. Because I get second-hand ones off eBay. I'll do like, I'll enter into auctions on eBay and stuff like that. So I've had a few come through. I need to test a few of them. But the main one that I was like looking forward to get, because it's replacing one that I have that's gone faulty, and it's my favourite lens to use. It came and it didn't work. Like when you have one that can zoom, when you twist it, it's supposed to zoom. And I was twisting this thing, and nothing was happening. And like when you like shook it a little bit, it rattled. So obviously something's broken whilst in transit. So I had to send that back, so I'm getting my money back on that one. But there is a website where you can go for second-hand camera equipment and cameras themselves. MPB or MBP or something like that. So I'm going to go off to that one and get some of the lenses from there, because it's a little bit more reassurity, because when they get a camera or a lens in, they'll check it and they'll fix it up if it needs fixing. So it's coming from a bit more of a official kind of place. But yeah, fingers crossed I can get hold of this lens I want, and I can get the camera out and about and start taking more pictures again. Anyways, that was a ramble. If you're not part of our Discord yet, go hop in the Discord. If you're watching on Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, the link will be... Sorry, if you're watching on Twitch or on Kick, the link will be below the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, it'll be in the channel description. If you're watching on TikTok, if you head to my profile, head to my link to Instagram and get all my social links from... I have a Willow link on my Instagram. But yes, go hop in there. We are trying to get some guilds going, so if you do have a group of friends that you also want to bring in with you, maybe get a team going, feel free to hop in and set up a guild, so you can run your own team, and we'll get some gaming events going, so that we'll have guild versus guild events, which will then affect the monthly leaderboard that we're looking to also set up. Currently we only have one guild, so I haven't really been posting the leaderboard all that much, because there's nowhere to go up against. It's not like, oh, you know, who's top of the leaderboard this month? Well, it's always the same one, because they're the only one there. So yeah, if you want to set up your own guild, hop in the Discord and do that. There is a guild section in there where you can start an application. It's a quick thing where you just, you know, you give the name of it, you give like a quick detail of its background, maybe if it has like certain insignia or logo or emblem or whatever. And then yeah, once it's approved, you can invite members to it and everything like that. But yeah, right. I've rambled long enough. It's getting hot in here. I will see you all in the next stream. But until then, have a great weekend. I will see you all next week. I am going to love yous and leave yous, and I'll bid you all good night.
See you vibing with me, I just wanna see what's up. We just started dancing and I think I fell in love. We won't get this moment back, so please lift up my cup. Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun? with me, so what's up? We just started dancing.